Greetings, salutations. I'm out running some errands, taking the folks to some medical appointments, and it's a sunny day out here. It's a little tough on the eyes. I put my sunglasses back on here once I make the video. I know in the last video I told you guys I was thinking of getting a phone, and I was thinking the SE because I wanted to try the iPhone because it's a little different than Android, but I'm really not into that ecosystem, and I watched some reviews about it, and a lot of people saying it was just a glorified iPhone 8, and if I'm going to get something that's that old, I'd get an Android flagship phone from that era. So, and I also didn't want to spend $400. I mean, well, I can't spend $400. I don't have it. So I wanted something. So then I got to thinking, well, what is the important things on a phone for me? One, I'd like to get one that at least has got Android 9, if not Android 10 on it, and would at least get one more update so that I could get a couple years out of it. I wanted something that had decent cameras because I use cameras a lot. That's what I used to do most of my videos with. I got to looking around, and I started looking at the A series from Samsung. There was the A30, A31, 50, 51, 71. I think there's an A90. The A50 was looking pretty good, but then they come out with the A51, which I really like the looks of. There was two versions I was looking at. One was 4 gigs and 4 gigs of memory, or 4 gigs of RAM, and 128 gigs of storage, and then there's a 6 gig. The 6 gig one's a little harder to get by, but I thought if I could find the 6 gig, I would kind of future-proof myself a little bit by getting 2 extra gigs of RAM. And the A51 comes with the latest version of Android 10, which means you'll at least get one, maybe 2 more updates. I was kind of thinking I didn't want to go with the same thing as a Samsung, but I've had such good luck with this phone. This phone right here is an S8 Plus. It's got a crack on the front and a crack on the back, but it still works. It's starting to show its age now a little bit. It is on Android 9. It did not get the 10 update, and it will not. But I've had really good luck with it. I thought, geez, the last year or so I've been buying a lot of older flagship ones, and I was thinking, I really just want to buy a newer phone that's going to give me a minimum of 2, but maybe as long as 4 years worth of use out of it. I think the A51 will probably give me at least a 2, if not closer to the 4. And price was a big issue. I mean, I can't spend $400, $500, $600 on a phone. I just don't have that kind of money. I had some older phones that I had bought that I'd done some reviews on. So like the Essential phone, and I had the the BlackBerry, and I had that tablet that I originally did a review on. So I sold all that stuff off. I did all right on prices. Fortunately, with everybody being home, I think it was kind of a good time to sell some electronics. But of course, after you figure in fees and shipping and all that stuff, I made just about enough to buy myself the A51. And I found one supposedly with 6 gigs. Now, there's a thing going on eBay where they say 6 gigs, but it's really only a 4 gig version, and you gotta look for the N at the end of the model number. That indicates an actual 6 gig. This one supposedly has it. I'm hoping, crossing my fingers, that I'm not going to get scammed with a 4 gig, but this guy's been selling for a long time. Plus, it's got the guarantee on there. If it's not what you ordered, you can get your money back. So, I'm hoping that's what it's going to be. Theoretically, it should be here next week. We'll see how it all goes. I feel the mail has been a little slow. I'm sure with everything that's going on, there's reasons for that, so we'll see what happens. But in theory, that's what's coming. If it does, I'll do an unboxing, and we'll see how it works out, and hopefully that'll be good for a couple of years, because I really need to get something for this one. This S8 has lasted me quite a while. I'm not complaining about it by any stretch of the imagination, and I won't get rid of it. First of all, it's cracked, so nobody's really going to want it, but second of all, it's just a good backup phone, so I'll just keep it in its box. I still got the original box for it. So I'll put it back in the box, clean it up, and delete everything off it, that I don't need. I won't actually factory reset it because I don't want to lose all the updates and stuff, but I'll clear it a little off and, get it so it's a little better, ready to go for the next time I need to use it. And it's just a good backup camera, if nothing else. Anyway, that's what's going on. And like everybody else, I'm kind of waiting to see how things are going to happen here. If we're going to get out of lockdown and if things are going to start picking up. I hope so. It's It's been a long lockdown. Plus, I'm still having the back issues. But hopefully I'll be getting something for that. I did get some new medication for the diabetes, which was nice. So, you know, things are working. It's just slow. But the selling stuff off took a little while because I had to sell everything so I could afford another phone. And so that takes a little while. And hopefully this will be a good phone. We'll see. Anyway, just a short update. Let you guys know what's going on. Hope you're all doing well. Enjoy the upcoming weekend. And hopefully the next video I'll have out will be the A1 or the A51 from Samsung. All right, we'll catch you later.